Det var en gång ett litet knytt som bodde alldeles ensam i ett ensamt hus. Han var nog långt mer ensam än han trodde, på kvällen när han tände alla ljus. Men vem ska trösta knyttet med att säga ungefär? På natten blir det hemska mycket värre än det är.
I think Who Will Comfort Toffle is a really interesting book because it's about, I think it's about a state of mind and a state of feeling that every single person on the planet sometimes finds themselves in.
Who Will Comfort Toffle is set in Moomin Valley, but it isn't about Moomins. And she's writing about a little creature called Toffle, who is a very shy, very introverted, very lonely little creature. And he has to meet people, but he doesn't know how to do that.
I first read it and I wasn't a Toffle and I was feeling fine, but I could identify with that sense of there are people around, but I still feel a bit as though I'm not part of things. And I guess it's just that sort of feeling of alienation, slight discombobulation, not quite sure where you're going and what's going to happen along the way.
Hemulen åt en stor blini med hallonsylt och smör, men ingen såg att knyttet kom och stod där utanför. Men vem ska trösta knyttet med att säga som det är? Stig in och säg god afton så att de ser att du är här.
And it's that classic trap of the shy child or the shy person who wants to be part of things but just doesn't know how to bridge that gap.
Då flög en vind från havet in med lockande musik. En mumrik spelar på sin flöjt i sömn i sommarvik. Någon kappsäck har han aldrig haft och aldrig trånga skor. Han vandrar på den gröna äng där inga sorger bor.
And here you have solitude chosen, a solitary character who's self-assured and happy in his own skin.
I think loneliness is handled really deftly in Who Will Comfort Toffle because it very cleverly shows all the different kinds of loneliness.
Så gick det lilla knyttet ut på stranden och fann en snäcka som var stor och vit. Han satte sig försiktigt ner i sanden och tänkte, så skönt att jag kom hit.
But he finds himself on this beautiful beach and he finds this beautiful shell and he can't enjoy it because he's lonely, because he's got no one to show this shell to, and it's heartbreaking to be in something so beautiful but without being able to enjoy it, and that's the sort of depression of loneliness. And then comes the change, which is he finds a bottle. A bottle is floating along the sea and it's got a letter from a miffle.
Men ute i Atlantens svarta vatten en ensam flaska låg och drev och drev. Den flöt i land på udden fram på natten och inne i den låg ett litet brev. Jag är så rädd för morgons tjut och jag har ingen vän. Jag känner mig så övergiven, nu sjunger jag. Försök att lite trösta mig om du är stark och snäll. Jag är ett mycket litet skrutt och det är nästan kväll.
That's what spurs Toffle into action, really. I mean, the action he's taken until that point is very kind of, hoping for the best, wandering along.
And Toffle on a mission is a different creature. Toffle has a purpose in life and he has to go and find Miffle and save her. And it's that connecting with a meaning to his life and somebody else that he can share it with that makes all the difference.
That's actually when he becomes okay. That's when he's saved, really. It's quite interesting. I think what the story shows us is that it's not the achieving of the goal and the getting of what you want that saves you. It's realizing that you have a mission and that you're prepared to do it and you're going to go for it, and the striving and who you have to become to even stand a chance of accomplishing it, that's when you're okay.
Nu tystnar allt, nu slocknar alla ljusen. Där sitter morran ensam som ett berg och runt omkring är hela marken frusen. och själva månen tappar all sin färg. Och Knyttet sa, det här blir inte lätt, för morgon är det värsta jag har sett. Först piggade han upp sig med en arg och krigisk dans. Sen högg han sina tänder djupt i morgons kalla svans.
And this tiny creature is stamping in fury. He learns that the way to overcome fear is to just get angry. And he stamps in fury and makes a jump at this fearsome groke and bites him on the leg. And that's incredible. How can a little toffle do that?
For as long as one is waiting and hoping for something external to come along and solve your problems, generally things are not going to improve. But in Who Will Comfort Toffle, what's so interesting is that eventually Toffle starts to take action. And even at the beginning, pretty soon he at least goes somewhere and he talks to people and he moves forward. The more he's willing to just soldier on, even though he's outside of his comfort zone, the closer he gets to good things happening, and then eventually good things do happen, and he's been instrumental in making them happen.